We are coming off the back of a pretty consistent tournament, and it consisted in multiple ways. We've got consistency of scores overall, and we've got consistency of flip-flopping nines. You know, it's not a balanced scoreline. It's a little bit of a lot in one half and a little bit less in the other, but we ended the last round on a high note, completely smothering that shot, almost holing it out. Now we're going to move up a tee box for round 4, but we've got high winds, very firm in default. So things are getting fast, they're getting firm. Winds are high. So it's going to be tricky. Even though they give us the slightly forward tee box, you know, we get the middle tee box. This is not going to be easy by any stretch of the imagination. All right, that was the complete opposite of the swing plane we've been having. Okay, at least we feed through into the light rough. At least we feed through into the light rough. Hey, what's going on, Lindsay? Welcome back, welcome back. So yeah, now we're in a tough spot here. Because this comes out about pin high on the top end. Low end is on the slope. So I think I have to play just a little loft and backspin. It's a little bit of a push. Wind's bringing it back. We got the high end of it. Maybe it's fast enough that we roll back a little. Probably still gonna leave ourselves with a little bit of a downhill putt, but fairly flat. Hey, thanks, Billy. Yeah, the 10 under, it's not quite as bad as it feels. I know I'm trying to make up a lot of ground, but seeing that the top end scores were only a few strokes ahead this time around instead of some of the bigger numbers that they've been ahead. Yeah, that's definitely a good thing to see. Okay, so these are a little bit slower, but should still all in all be pretty quick. Absolutely huge putt to kick things off here. Absolutely huge putt. So let's just do that a few more times, shall we? Big downhill and downwind. They're really testing me. They're really testing me. Because that's definitely pitch territory. So I think 3-wood. And put ourselves into full wedge. I don't, Lindsay. I hit too many tempo inconsistencies with them. A lot of times on the slow side. More often than not slow side, and then I tend to overcompensate and go way too fast. And even with that 3-wood, it just rolls all the way out here. So now we're like really screwed. Because like downhill lie with the wind, this is just like good luck. Yeah, look how crazy that downhill is. I get it to bite, I can't put much more loft on that. Yeah, I personally trust my, not that like the pitch is a bad shot in and of itself, but I trust myself to hit a full shot tempo way, way more than I do with the pitch. And the pitches want to roll out more than the wedges too, so if I don't have green to work with, yeah, you can spin them back, but you've got to be so precise with it. Like, I think 12 feet on that approach shot is probably really, really good in the grand scheme of things. As much as I don't like it, I think it's... gotta be pretty good. Okay, so this is sloping. I feel like it's more on the right-hand side. So kind of a weird one. Yeah, overhit it. Jeez. I don't think the read was all that bad, but you can't be blasting them like that. That's such a rookie mistake. Come on. Well, and it's gone. And it's gone. All right, 104 seems to be our happy spot right now. We did hit the 106, but 104 seems to be the overpower timing that we're hitting. So birdie, bogey into eagle, maybe is gonna be how this plays out. At least that's gonna be the goal. Try and come back with a bit of a vengeance. I am surprised how much that holds out to the right. Like, genuinely surprised how much that holds out to the right. Feels like that wind should have kept it out a little bit more. I have an idea. So, like, this wind right here is about 12 miles an hour. So I use little reference points. So, like, when I put that tip of it down vertically like that and it's touching, to me, I read that as 12. For me, it's actually just more of a guessing game, actually, when I'm in, like, the 0 to 8 miles an hour. That, to me, is more of a guess on how much it is, at least. I was expecting that one to break across the face the way that we've had. Like, we had that bogey putt where it just faded across. I guess that one's a little bit less break. So a little bit less movement on it. But that's pretty well the mindset that I was going into it with. So if this is 10 or 11 miles an hour... somewhere around 7 to 8. Alright, I need to do a better job of feeling out my swing before I actually take the shot. So I think that's part of where I've been going wrong. I swing with the left stick. Left stick, one thumb. I just kind of get like a, I call it like a perpendicular grip. Big read. Okay, so the bogey looks pretty ugly, but everything else has been going fairly well thus far, so gotta take the bad with the good. Alright, pulled that one a little bit, but tempo is pretty solid. We're just gonna get this out as far as we possibly can. Yeah, I think that's probably the biggest thing is I've been just kind of like wiggling my stick a little bit to find the groove, but I think I have to do full pullbacks. That seems to be getting me on a better line. Kind of lining me up, just giving me a little bit more confidence. Alright, pitching wedge might go I don't know. I'm thinking we can squeeze this pitching wedge in there. Oh, we slowed it, so now we're just gonna end up so short. Gotta swing a little more than that. Gotta swing a little more than that. I mean, when you're missing your shots that way, things are just never going to end well. But sometimes you can still sink a putt. Sometimes you can still sink a putt from long range and get the job done. Alright, this hole has just been a royal pain in the rear. That's a sand wedge. And if you full send it down here, full send it down here, you can maybe get yourself to a flop shot, and I like the flop shot. I've had quite a few hole outs with flops. Drifting a little right. Obviously, this is the risk that we take, book. This is the risk that we take. There's that 40-yarder, but flop city, flop city. Honestly, still not a bad result. Still not a bad result. Hey, Pooh Bowl. Got the game today. All of your shots say very fast and hook left. Any tips? Swing slower. So very fast is in reference to your downswing. Also, Pooh Bowl, thank you for the follow. So when you're at the top of your swing, it's how fast you're coming down. So you just need that downswing to be a little bit slower. A nice smooth transition swing. If you're going back and then, you know, slamming the stick forward, it's gonna go very fast every time. So I would say take your time on the driving range, take practice swings, you know, get a feel for it, and then from there you can make adjustments. And by adjustments I mean you can calibrate your swing. Then when you get something consistent, even if it's not perfect, don't worry about it. Just get consistent and somewhere close to perfect. So whether it be perfect, just gray on either side. If you're getting into that range and you're consistent, then calibrate, and that'll start moving that towards perfect. All right, playing the layup game here. This should be wedge land. This should be full wedge land, which is where we like to be. Got an interesting lie here, that's for certain. Which is gonna mean that the wind plays a little more. So probably have to play this something back. Alright, that ball feels like it's gonna come out well left. Wind takes it, so there. .102'd it, but like there's that line. It's just gonna be long. Hit the pin. There we go. Oh, it still rolls. It still rolls. The 102 is a bit much. The 102 is a bit much, and even landing on that downslope. But I like the read. I've got to be happy that we're getting these angles down pretty well. Really seeing where the ball is gonna come off of these lies. Dude. It just... so bad. So bad. How do you get through post shots quicker? So there's always going to be a swing animation, but you can hold down triangle or Y, depending on what platform you're on. If you're on PC, I think it's spacebar. And that'll fast forward through the actual, like, carry and roll out of the shot. But if you're in practice swing, like, you're always going to have him bringing the club back down. You can't really fast forward through that. So what do you do with this shot exactly? Just hope that you can climb the ridge? Because otherwise you're just way long. Yeah, this is definitely not ideal. Definitely not ideal. Carry it there first. Yeah, I'm gonna hit 6-iron. Come on, shot. Get through the Biarritz. Get up. Get up, get up, get up, get up, get up! Stay up! Stay up! Stay up! Stop! It is literally just enough. I guess I should have played like a baby fade. This is just nasty stuff, man. Just absolute filth. Yours comes back, book. I am honestly surprised that it didn't. I am honestly surprised that it didn't. We made birdie on 8 of all holes. 4 rounds of this, and this hole has been extremely tough for us. We birdie it on the 4th round. So we are playing, we're playing a society match right now. We play in what is called the TGC Tours. So TGC Tours is a set of societies that are run in the game, but they have a third-party website. There
Play well in 2023. Tie for the hours and hours of entertainment.
That's a monetary donation. Hold the phone. Hold the phone. That's money. Gaz, thank you for the 20. Thank you so much, man. I really, really appreciate that. Hey, how's it going, Not? I don't feel deserving of that, but thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. But that TGC link that I put in, you can sign up on the website and then you play your rounds through the society, but it makes it a cross-platform competition. There are different divisions. So we play in True Sim Tour, which is just one division, or there are 4 divisions actually that they run through the forums. And then you have the main tours. There are 15 different flights. We are in the top flight. There are 3 pro tours. And then there's the challenge circuit. Challenge circuit is 12 different divisions, but they play in the same society. So technically the main tours are run through 4 societies, but you can move up and down based on your play. So you qualify, and then as you do better or worse in your tournaments over the course of many weeks, you can move up and down. Of your net worth. Feels bad, man. Feels bad, man. Won't be ready for it for a long time, and that's no worries. But it's there for when you feel ready. Oh, it's drifting a little bit too far to the right. Probably gonna be a little chip shot from here. I think that's good. I think that's good. We could be a little more left and have the putt. We're in between clubs there. I think trying to take the 3-wood is probably not going to be ideal for us. And yeah, as Terp says, it does play on master swing difficulty, but it is the type of thing if you can shoot around even maybe a little bit over par depending on the course over 4 rounds on master, you can qualify for a flight, and you're pretty much competing against people of the same skill level. Overhit that, but I got the brakes on it. Nice. Okay, so got a solid front 9 there. What is that? 6 under going out on a pretty tough round. So let's keep that going. Maybe we can use that as a way to find a little bit of gains, the rest of the way. So I'm going to play this, a little fade and a little loft, and I think with that, we should be able to sit this down here short of the sand. And again, we're going to probably put ourselves into a position to try and chip this up and over. So we've been down here a few times. We keep getting it a little bit closer. 3 yards on the initial hops. So, and then put some brakes. So it should get some hops. It should get some roll, but hopefully not too much that we lose this thing, yeah? There we go. There we go. See, that one felt a lot more competent. For some reason, I had it in my head that some of these chip shots, they're gonna come out just a little bit. They're gonna come out just a little bit less. I don't know, come out with less heat. But we've been learning, paying attention. That's the thing. Make adjustments as you see things play differently than you expect. Don't play the same thing over and over and expect it to behave any differently. A little 8-iron out here. How are we feeling about this? Pretty good. Little slow, but this ridge does ride right to left, so if it gets left enough... Wow, we actually got it like right above the ridge. Perfectly dialed up for distance. Now we leave ourselves with a really tough putt. Like really tough. Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. I hate everything about these, because this is one that you feel like you want to lag, but if you lag it, you probably end up missing it. So I think try and hit it somewhat firm. Find it in the middle of the cup. Come on. Going for the bold move, but making it work. Making it work. I've played so many of those super tentatively that I have to think that my percentage make. I have to think that my percentage make is better if I get aggressive. Pretty good at this game, Dave? Thank you. I'd like to be better, but who wouldn't? I forget, have you been playing this, or have you strayed away from this one so far? Hard to keep up with everybody. Haven't played many hours. That's fair. That is fair. We've got a few. We're probably like 200. No, we're under 200 hours, I think, still. By about $150 or so. Been playing Rocket League like a madman. I haven't touched Rocket League in so long, man. It's always so fun, but it's just hard to pick what to play, you know? So many options. I think we're gonna try and squeeze the sand wedge. think we're gonna try and squeeze the sand wedge here. Oh, I like it. I like that a lot. It kicks right. Go in. Oh, man, what a shot. Oh, man, what a shot. Countryman, welcome back. What's going on with you? We are just cranking through some platinum weekend rounds, trying to work our way back up the leaderboard a little bit. What are our options here? Nick Bordeaux's coming out party rundown, man? Yeah, dude, he lit it up. He lit it up. So if we go out here, we've got like 3 wood. If you take driver, man, you just have such a better option if you get... Hit this a little bit short. %, just feed it along the trees there. I just didn't want to play a draw because that would probably get too much distance. We're gonna feed down into this. We'll see how this tree comes into play, but that might not be so bad. Dewey, we got 3 aces on tour last week, but none this week. So I don't know if you're talking about this week or in total, but yeah, we hit 2 in platinum and 1 in true sim last week. It was our ace coming out party, to use Rundown Man's verbiage. Champ 2 and 2s. So do you have a partner you play with then, Dave? Right? I would assume. I've only ever gotten to Plat 3, Diamond 1 is kind of where I live. Champ 2 solo queue on 2s. That's impressive because it's always hard to find partners that you mesh with. That's always been the biggest thing for me. Okay. A little bit slow. So we're going to hang out to the right-hand side here. Played the rollout pretty well. Was really trying to run that down the ridge, which we do get to pin high, so this putt isn't the worst thing ever. It's definitely not, the greatest, but should mean, I say should mean that we're in some sort of makeable range. Buddy, this D3 and you hate playing with it. Is he too scrubby for you, or? Oh, it's gonna be low. But I underhit it, so like that very well could be the eagle putt on the right power. 1 sweat account and 1 for play with friends that's Diamond-ish. So you're one of those guys, huh? Got your Smurf account. I know yours is not ill-intended, but most of those guys, most of those guys go down there just to show people up, not to just play with friends. Too risky at last man and a lot of save whiffs. Sounds like me. But that's just due to lack of experience. I don't claim to be anything great because I'm, like I said, I'm a plat 2-3. Sometimes I can creep into diamond 1 on a good day. All right, pitch shot. We're gonna play this up and let it roll out. So we gotta hit a good shot. A little bit fast. That's way too long though, because we hit fast 102. I think the amount of rollout we were trying to play was definitely in the right state of mind. Maybe that's how I have to read putts on plat, is like, maybe I have to try and go fast with it. Look at it, trust that it's more than I think, and go. Because I think I probably talk myself out of putts way too frequently. You're not that good mechanically, just really good at defense and rotation. I'm pretty good at rotation. My defense is where I struggle, and I'm not a mechanical player because I don't have the time invested in the game. Like most of where I make myself up is in positioning and that sort of thing, but I whiff a lot. I tend to it might be a timing thing. I tend to get under and have the ball miss over my head when I'm trying to defend certain things, but as far as like my rotation and that sort of positioning, I like to think I'm decent, but I'll defer to gamer ability to confirm or deny. You were a beast during the beta, Eric? When everybody was figuring the game out? Have to play sometime? Yeah, man. I haven't played in a while, so I'll be rusty as all get out, but wouldn't mind firing that game up. I pushed it. It's actually going to put it on a nice line. We were going to be a little bit too far to the left. Okay, hello. That clip is going to be absolutely horrible. I'm like talking about my mishits, but hey, you know, hole out eagle number 2 of the tournament. So Diablo, there are different balls that you can use that have different stats. So some have more spin, some have less bounce. On TGC Tours, they're restricted to default. So this is how the default ball plays on these greens. This is a bit of an anomaly, Dave. I was 11 under, 10 under going into this, so. But yeah, parts of my scorecard have looked like this before, but I've had like 8 under 9s followed by a 3 under or 3 under with an 8 under, so. Just right now, we're getting a little bit more than the streakiness has been. Yeah, the greens are definitely more realistic bouncing in this game than last. 2K21 was certainly one that, if you put it to very firm greens, it was like concrete. It was like, You could just kiss it goodbye. Okay, so that's how you do it. Just aim and shoot and don't think. Aim and shoot and don't think about it. Just trust whatever the first instinct you have and go from there. Oh, I pulled it fast. Come on, wind. Take it over the tree and back right. Bail me out. Bail me out. Yeah, so the spread on soft and very firm greens is way shrunk down. So they no longer go to like quite either extreme, I would say. It comes down a lot more to what length of club you're hitting, right? So what your loft is, and tailwind or headwind. So you can get some decent bounces with like a 5-iron and a tailwind, but if you hit anything in with a headwind, and normally like it's gonna be a short bounce and then a little bit of release. It's not like the hit 7-yard bounce, another bounce, and then start rolling. You know, there's a little bit less bounce and then the roll takes over because the greens do have, you know, are a little bit slicker. This is incredibly tough for us because it lands a little bit short. I'm gonna give it some backspin. But we're asking a lot out of this shot. I hit that. Oh, the fast is gonna save us because I pushed it. But we're gonna be long and probably in this rough. Oh, the backspin coming in clutch. Yeah, they did a great job with that, Dave. My favorite sound in this game is the perfect drive. Just that ping off the driver. I mean, the irons sound nice as well, but oh, that sound off of the driver head is just something else. It's so good. And the driver heads are, you know, they're a little bit different. Brand to brand. I don't know what's going on right now, but I like it a lot. I like it a lot. Holy cow, Batman. Well, it's one way to reel yourself back into the leaderboard. Ugly swing, but we're gonna get bailed on this one. Couple ugly swings that we've gotten bailed on here coming down the stretch. Must be nice when you're a shanker, just like your entire game, huh? Okay. And hey, if you feel offended by that, then it just means that the shoe fits. Don't blame me. How's this gonna come off of our feet? It's definitely out to the left. I think the wind is gonna be just a little bit more. This should have a little bit of bite, because uphill with wind. What a freaking round. There we go. Finally. I've been talking about how our average score sitting like 11 under. We hit 15 under twice. You know what? Well, here's a 17 under on round 4. We're gonna do exactly what Pat did, except Pat, we're gonna put this on the record. Gotta stream it. Woo! What a finish.